Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing great today and this video finds in high spirits. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And I've been watching some Castlevania here lately, so I thought I'd try to do the whole Dracula thing right here. And why does Dracula always have that little point here on his forehead? I don't know. But anyways, I'm not talking about Castlevania today. I'll be talking about another day. Today though, I'm going to talk about this Korea drama called Behind Your Touch. All 16 episodes are released. Go check it out on Netflix. And Behind Your Touch, it's kind of a play on words. You have to watch the show to know what I mean by that. But anyways, let's get on to Behind Your Touch. This is a comedy mystery type of show. It's very funny. I don't think there was an episode that I did not laugh. The jokes hit, all of them. And you also got your visual jokes, comedy timing on here is perfect. I had a great time watching this, and the mystery of the show was fantastic. I like mysteries, though I am always the last person to figure out who's doing the killings, which is going on in here. You got somebody killing people, you got a serial killer. I'm always the last one, and usually I don't think that I've ever watched a mystery where I actually guessed the right guy who killed, who's doing the murdering, and this is the case here. But it was enjoyable. So what we got here is we got this veterinarian who goes out on his house job, and she's out here on a farm, and she's with this farmer, and they happen, I don't know if they really get hit by a meteor, but a meteor comes by, and it gains them supernatural powers, and her power is that she's able to see people's memories, and so she has to touch them and when she touches them, she's able to see all their memories from their whole life per se. She teams up with this cop who's from Seoul. They're out here on the countryside, which I kind of like. A lot of these Korean dramas always take place in Seoul. So anytime I get to see one that takes place outside of that city, I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing like the landscape of Korea. I think it's very beautiful. So it's kind of like, in a way, your buddy cop type of show. Even though she's a vet and he's a policeman. And he's kind of like over the top, our cop here from Seoul, because he's wanting to get back to Seoul, so he's trying to discover big crimes and stuff. There's an episode where he's trying to find these drug lords who's selling cocaine, so he's going around sniffing flour and all this stuff. It's very funny. And if you ever watched Showtime with Eddie Murphy and Robert De Niro, cops don't really go around sniffing white powder substances. But anyways, he's always over the top, trying to crack the big case. So he kind of gets excited when there's an opportunity for him to crack a big case. So he's kind of like energetic to find out who's killing, who's doing this serial killing. And the two main leads have like perfect comedic timing, perfect chemistry in this. And like I said, it's really well written that you don't. And unlike a lot of these shows where around the halfway mark, they kind of reveal who the criminal mind is. This one, you don't really find out who it is. They don't tell you or show you who the criminal is until about episode 15, which is, 16 episode is like the episode before the finale. And I tell you what, I was so convinced that a certain character was the serial killer that even after he died, I was still convinced that he was faking his death. I was like, no, he can't be dead. He's the guy. He's definitely the guy. Yeah, so it's really well written. If you like mysteries, this is something you will enjoy. If you love comedies, you'll enjoy this. And if you love comedy mystery shows, you'll enjoy it even more. The comedy is nothing like Naked Gun. It's not silly comedy. It's really, but it's not highbrow comedy either. But it's not a parody of stuff. It's just a funny movie, TV series that you'll laugh and you may shed some tears. You might get attached to some characters. Some of the characters that you kind of go to like, they die in this, which I will applaud the writers for this, for killing some characters who are lovable, that you enjoy, not all the scumbags die, but some characters that you really like. Kind of take a bite, they kind of eat dust, get buried and stuff like that. So I applaud writers for doing that. It does have some. I feel like once they revealed who the villain is, I was like, oh yeah, it all makes sense that he's the guy. I don't feel like it's a cheap reveal, like a Scooby-Doo type mystery. Revealing stuff like that. Like once you start thinking back to all of it, kind of realize that oh yeah, that is the guy. That's the serial killer. Now you might, like I said, I'm terrible at mysteries. So you might be able to figure it out in episode 8 or 9. I don't know who it is, but me, I'm kind of slow. I was kind of bought into a particular character was doing it, yeah, like I said, there are some plot holes. There's one instance, like very small, early on for comedic laughs, where she thinks that she's going to lose her hair because she's using her powers will cause her to lose her hair. It's very hilarious. The whole for the whole sequence, they kind of use that for like a couple episodes, and then they just kind of drop it. They don't explain like, will she really lose her hair for using her powers and that. But it's just hilarious. Hopefully, even though I just told you about the gag, that you'll still find it hilarious. Sometimes somebody tells you something, then you watch it because you're expected it to happen. It's not as funny. But there's other comedy spot. It's not the funniest part of the movie, of the TV series, or whatever you want to call it. But this series is hilarious. Like I said, I laughed at every part. The mystery is very well written. They put in little clues. You got other stuff going on besides a serial killer. You got a politician that may or may not be corrupt, trying to figure out, what's going on behind him. You got the grandpa, who is the grandpa of our veterinarian character. He seems to hate her. Why does he not like her? So you got that disconnect with her only family member this time. Right off the bat, I'm just going to say it because it's the first thing you see, if I remember right, is that her mom dies and she gets taken in by her grandpa and her aunt, and the grandpa is like, really doesn't talk to her, treats her like garbage pretty much the whole time. So, you get that family relationship. And she's kind of closer to her best friend's family than her own. Especially the grandpa. She's pretty close to her aunt, I should say. But, they kind of take her in. And the whole, like, her best friend and her little gang. That sequence alone is hilarious. She has her little sisterhood. So yeah, this is a great show. Let's stop talking about it. Is there a deeper meaning in this? This probably is a deeper meaning, like some kind of social, societal commentary on it. But it's very small. I mean, I didn't really pick up on anything. I just enjoyed the comedy, the mystery, trying to figure out who's doing what. Is this politician corrupt or is he not? That kind of stuff. That's the stuff that kind of intrigued me in this, It's just a great, fun show to watch. Check it out. It's on Netflix. I'm going to highly recommend this because it has a great mystery. You'll laugh and you'll have a great time watching it. You'll just want to binge watch it. All 16 episodes are out now. Check it out on Netflix. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.